That's good water. This is Sergeant Richard Gabby for my third install. And this time I want to talk about something that somebody said to me about a Clydesdale. Clydesdale. Now y'all know in the police department here, we have, when we do parades and march up and down the streets and stuff like that, and have, people come together for a celebration of maybe a high school football game or something like that here in Hartford, Connecticut. And we have these big horses that have been identified with drinking beer. Now I'm going to give a plug out, but I'm actually expecting to get paid one day by giving such an exhibition to people. But Budweiser, you can go ahead and write that down and pay me. I'll take that in large bills and also paper checks, Patreon and everything else, PayPal, and a million pennies. But this is about Clydesdale, the big horses, the ones that can stomp on you and barely even raise their foot up in the air. But I was at a Christmas party, and then some people trying to make fun of me, so I left, and then they had a Valentine's Day party, and so I came back. They hadn't seen me since Christmas. It was a New Year and everything, and so I decided to go to the Valentine's Day Jamboree that they had down at the center. And I'm in there talking to this lady that was much, much older than myself. And she liked my badge, the way it shines and stuff like that. So she was like, "Hey, Mr. Officer." I said, "Well, I'm not exactly an officer. I'm a sergeant." And, a little bit offended by her statement, but nonetheless, I let her pass. Gave her a pass, and so they were playing this game. I kind of like the way the pregnant women play a game when they wrap toilet paper and stuff around her stomach or whatever else that they do. Pin the tail on a donkey and stuff like that for the kids. Or back in the day, that nasty, nasty game called Bobbing for Apples. Oh my gosh. Oh my. But anyway, this particular game was called, blindfold somebody, and then you get a chance to touch their body, and then you would go ahead and describe what animal you think that is, or something like that. So I knew I was getting ready to be blindfolded, and mysteriously this older lady was lined up to be the one to try to guess. So they put blindfolds on both of us, and I should have knew it. She took her hand and she put it on my leg, and then she moved over, and I flinched a little bit like that. Whoa, because she touched something inside of my pocket on top of that part of my pants, and because she had to name an animal, she screamed out, "Clydesdale." That's an inside joke. That's real inside. This one is not for the kids. So y'all might want to... All right, I'll let it go.